Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the BMW X1 on a 21 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can either do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see firstly all of the wheels are in great condition, as is the bodywork the whole way around the car. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer and the fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter for the car. In the centre, you can see the total miles. They are 26,071. You can change the information displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk. You can, for example, have a digital readout for the speedometer, as you can see. We back out to the steering wheel next. We have cruise control, speed limiter, stereo and phone controls, the minus and plus pedals that you can change up and down a gear manually should you wish to do that. Over in the center, we then have the touch screen. So you can work your way around the screen using the touch screen, or you can, if you wish to, use the dial and the collection of buttons just here. So this is BMW's iDrive system. So you can, for example, access your satellite navigation with a push of a button, and you'll see the sat nav just there. And then any of the panels down to the left-hand side, you can also access using that same wheel. You can pair your phone, of course, and access your audio menu, where you'll see we've got DAB, AM, and FM radio available there. You can also stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. Parking sensors have a visual guide, as well as obviously beeping, as you just heard. We have the main volume for the stereo. Below that, dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the car. And then when you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is on at the minute. That's off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed, which you can hear it doing, and the direction of the air to maintain those temperatures. Press the auto button again to go back to whatever setting you had that on previously. We have a heated driver and passenger seat, both of which have 3 separate heat settings each. Underneath that, we have 2 cup holders, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. Down the bottom here, you can turn on the downhill brake control. You can turn the parking sensors on and off. You can turn the traction control on and off. And you can change the driving setup of the car. So you're able to put the vehicle into sport, comfort, which is your kind of everyday driving, and Eco Pro as well. Last thing I wanted to run through is the glass roof that you see just here. So there's a button that will open the sunblind all the way to the back of the rear seats. You can leave it like this, and as you'll see, this lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area. But if you wish to, you can also tilt the front section open. The last thing I wanted to run through is the paperwork we hold for the car. So firstly, you can see on the right-hand side the V5 registration document. 2 keys for the car. The V5 also shows that it's a one-owner car from new. And then over on the left-hand side, this is a photograph of the actual screen of the car, where you can access this information permanently, but it shows your servicing. So 21, 22, and a service in March of 2024 as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live, bespoke video walk around of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.